With a technology company with more than one founder, determining the ownership interests of each of the founders is really important to do early on in the life of the company. This is so the founders have a clear understanding of what ownership interests they have in the company, so they know what their roles are going to be in the company. In order to determine how to split the equity in the company, it's important for the founders to consider what has their role been in the company before they actually incorporated it, and what is their role going forward. They don't want to just split up the equity evenly because this may not adequately reflect what their actual involvement in the company is going to be. A few things to consider when determining how to split up the equity in the company is whether the founder has contributed cash or intellectual property to the company. And if this is the case, then the founder should receive a higher percentage of equity in the company. Another thing to consider is whether the founder has developed the idea for the company. If that's the case, then that founder should receive a higher percentage interest in the company. The founders should also determine whether they're going to be working part-time in the company or whether they'll have less responsibility in the company going forward. If this is the case, then the founders should receive less ownership interest in the company. In addition, if a founder put more time into developing the technology prior to incorporation, then this founder should receive a higher percentage interest in the company. A final thing to consider is whether the founder is going to take on more responsibility or add more value to the company going forward. If this is the case, then that founder should receive a higher ownership interest in the company. It's important for the founders to have a holistic view of the founders' contributions to the company, not only looking at what they've done before the company was founded, but also what they anticipate doing going forward to make sure the ownership interest is fairly split. Otherwise, a founder who's spending more time in the company than others and whose equity ownership interest doesn't reflect the time that they've spent in the company may not feel as though they're being fairly treated, and that could cause tension within the company and problems with moving the company forward.